Okay, we have just rebuilt our 727 oil pump. Next in line in our rebuild is our front clutch drum. I will be showing you in this video how to disassemble our front clutch drum and what to look out for when it comes to wear and tear on our drum and how to replace our seals. That's our front clutch drum there. We just take it and I bring it over here to the wash bay. Retainer remover is I have what you call a three-legged man. It's a tool made up. If you haven't got a tool, you can take it to your nearest transmission rebuilder, and you can maybe ask him to remove the retainer and the circlip, perhaps even put it all back together again for you. Yeah, so you just want to make sure that you don't injure yourself trying to have a go at it yourself. Okay, so here's my tool. All I do, as you can see, is I'm just compressing the retainer with my circlip pliers. I try and pop out the circlip. Just be careful when you're removing it. It doesn't just spring out and injure you. Once I have successfully removed the circlip, I can then go ahead cautiously removing my tool from the front clutch drum. When I fully remove it, I can then slide out the circlip. Next in line is a retainer. Then I got the springs. In this drum we have 9 springs. This piston has got extra support to hold up to 15 springs. In our rebuild, being a 600 horsepower rebuild, I will be putting all 15 springs in there. I'll be putting in brand new springs. Once we remove the springs, and we have removed our piston, there's 2 seals. You have the outer piston seal, which goes on the outside of our piston. You have the inner seal, which goes on the inside of our drum. You just gently insert a screwdriver, compress the seal, and then all you do is just pop out the seal. At this point, I should make a note. Be cautious when you're putting together the front clutch drum. There are 2 types of inner seals. You have your early type, which is from 60 to 70 model, and you have your late model, which is from 71 and up. Make sure you pick your correct kit. We won't be reusing this drum, as this only holds 3 frictions from factory. We'll be using one that's got a higher circlip groove, which holds 4 frictions from factory. Given our custom frictions we'll be using, which are much thinner frictions, we can afford to put up to 5 frictions. So again, we won't be using this drum. We'll be using another type of drum. But yeah, for those who want to reuse this drum, I'm just going through with you to show you what to look out for and how to disassemble and rebuild this drum. What you look for when it comes to the drum, just flip it over. There's your 2 rings in the back. Just make sure where the 2 rings run, there's no grooves on there. If you have got slight grooves, just run it on the lathe with a bit of emery paper or a bit of sandpaper, and just make sure you can get rid of those grooves. Your rings do need to run on a nice surface. If you want a long-lasting transmission, you do want to make it run on a nice surface. So yeah, once we have everything disassembled and you've checked everything, you can go ahead and you can clean your drum, and then you're ready for assembly, which stay tuned. I will show you on the next video, which should be part 9 of our rebuild.